What's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and, well, it's been a really good weekend.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. I sure appreciate it. My name is Troy. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Montana. That means I buy things and then sell them again online for a profit. Now, I go to garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, sometimes, the big box stores. I also buy stuff online, which we're going to talk about today, and then sell it again. And I do that on eBay. And we've been paying off student loans. We've been paying off medical bills. It's a great way to earn some extra money and make the end of the month not quite so scary when it comes to your financials. And so this is a good type of video to look at if you're just getting into reselling, even if you're into it for a while, because we're always learning. And one of the ways we learn is see what other people are selling, how much it sells for. That way, when we see it at an estate sale, garage sale, thrift store, it's in the back of our mind. And sometimes you don't even remember where you saw it, but you go, you know what? I've seen somebody pick that up. I know it sells for good money. And that's what we're going to do here. Now, we've been working on having shorter videos throughout the week. This one's going to be a little bit longer because we're looking at the entire weekend. So I'll try to move through them as quickly as I can. But then I've got I think, pretty good tip, and it certainly paid off for me. So it might pay off for you some point down the road. So stick around to the end because it's the last couple of things that we've sold, and great flips might be a little bit surprising to you. So let's just start at the beginning and we'll work our way through. So at the front of the list, really small sale. It's a PS2 memory card. I actually bought this in a lot of stuff. We talked about it on some of the other videos here the last couple of times. Some gamer stuff, some prop replicas and things like that. This was in that lot, so 100% way into the profit on this thing. So $7.98 free shipping, no big deal, but it was in there, so I sold it. Then we sold this scale model of a Dodge Viper. I bought this at a garage sale this summer for $1 and flipped it for $16.74 plus shipping. Now, I did get a comment on my last video that says, how come you don't tell them how much you made after you pay taxes and eBay fees and PayPal fees? The short answer to that is I don't want to do the math. I mean, honestly, I don't want to sit and go through the math of every one of these because that would take me too long. But as I replied to that comment, multiply all of these sales by 87%. That's going to get you close. eBay takes roughly between fees and then the transaction fee, you're looking at about 13% is what you're going to lose off the top. So take that out, and that's what you make after fees. Okay, so, and sales tax, eBay collects that for you. Montana, actually, we don't have any sales tax, so I don't even have to worry about that anyway, but that's why we don't do that. We sold this Ducks Unlimited hat, new with tags, $9.98 plus shipping. I think I paid $1.50 for this. Not a big flip, but Ducks Unlimited sells very well for me, so when I find them relatively cheap and in good condition, I'll buy them. It's good filler, and they usually make 10 to 12 bucks. I sold this antique cigarette silk. I got this from Mr. Bizelot. Cool little butterfly on there. $9.49 plus actually free shipping on this guy. It's actually put up at like $9.99, and they sent me an offer of $9.49. Sure, 50 cents off, I'll do that. Then I sold this Lance Hoyt wrestling figure. This is an offer somebody sent to me. $30 plus shipping. Sold a few wrestling figures here lately. We've been doing some of the wrestling figures on Whatnot and some of the higher dollar ones I've been putting on eBay, and we've been doing very well with that. I sold this Rock Band guitar for the PlayStation. Not a super high dollar one, but I've been selling them lately, and so I got myself in the mode. So I picked up another one from my storage, listed it, and it sold very quickly. So $56.97 Canadian dollars. This one going up north. Then for the PlayStation 2, I sold NFL Street. Very good game. Sells very well. $15.57 plus shipping. I bought this for, I think, $3 or $4 on a Facebook Marketplace deal. Sold this Patrick Mahomes Kansas City Chiefs t-shirt. I thought I was going to have to wait until next year to sell the Kansas City gear, But turns out I sent out an offer to a viewer of the channel, Amanda. She purchased a t-shirt one time before, so second t-shirt she's bought from the store. Thank you so much, Amanda. $8.54 plus shipping on that one. Then we sold these Chaco sandals. I think we paid $5 at a garage sale for these. Sold them for $27 plus shipping, and these shipped out very easily in a padded flat rate envelope. The Great Khali figure, another wrestling fig, not super high dollar, but it sells very well online, so I put him on there, and he sold for $9.98 plus shipping. And then a purchase off of Whatnot from Kerry over at American Arbitrage. I saw one of his auctions the other day and picked up, I think, 8 or 9 old ticket stubs from the late 70s, early 80s from various concerts. And so I bought those for $10 plus shipping and then listed them all, very quick to list them. And I've already sold through several of them. This was the first one, $21.99 for Pat Travers. This one also, they're paying international shipping. It's going to Germany. So somebody really paid up for that one. That one sold day of listing, actually within a couple hours of listing, sold very quickly. Ultimo Dragon, another wrestling fig, sold for $16.41 plus shipping. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he also sold $18 plus shipping. Another ticket stub, Ted Nugent. This one sold for $9 free shipping. That is desirable, at least monetarily. They moved, just not quite for as much money. So I think I had it listed at $9.98. They came in at $7. I bounced back at $9, and they took that. So we made a couple bucks off of that. And then another viewer of the channel, good friend of the store, has come in and purchased several things over the past. So thank you so much, Angel. Angel purchased a couple of those ticket stubs. One, Journey. And then also Molly Hatchet, cool set, $18.96 total plus shipping. So those headed to Puerto Rico. Angel, thank you so much. I sure appreciate you. Point Break, the original, the only Point Break that exists in my mind, $9.97 plus shipping. Then a really nice sale. This was an overnight sale. Woke up to this Saturday morning. 5 nights at Freddy's. A lot of these plush guys sell really, really well. Don't sleep on 5 nights. These, now they lasted a while. I mean, this might have been listed for 8 months or something. They lasted for some time, but that's because I priced it high and I waited. I got these from Goodwill. They were in toy bags, so like $2.99 a piece. So I probably, these were mixed because I sold one actually on its own for like 30 or 40 bucks pretty quickly. But they were $2.99 a bag, so I'm probably about $5 or $6 into these, and they sold for $146.80 Australian dollars. I did the conversion. That comes out to about $135. It cost me $25 or something to ship it over there. So $100 sale, right, after fees and shipping and all that, ballpark. Pretty solid off a $5 investment. And I've sold a lot of 5 nights to Australia. Multiple sales of that stuff to Australia. I don't know why, but it's very popular down under. Then we sold another wrestling fig, Superfly, sold for $15 plus shipping. That an offer that somebody sent me. Then I sold a broken camera. Remember, I talked about cameras in a previous video and how even not working, you can sell them for parts. This one, an Olympus OM1, $42 free shipping. This one was going just a couple states over. I think this one went to Washington, so shipping was something like $9 and change. So still a pretty solid sale on this one. Then I sold a belt buckle. Belt buckles, fantastic, like hats. They don't move particularly quickly, but if you can get these things at garage sales for a couple bucks, even just your basic vintage brass belt buckle is going to sell for, $10 to $15, ballpark. And this one, not a great one, but it had a cool look, so I picked it up, and it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Then this one from Goodwill, actually, $3.99, I think, is what I paid for this one. Either $3.99 or $4.99, and it sold for $33.49 plus shipping. This is a Fitz and Floyd napkin holder. I don't know why people love these things. I thought it was kind of cool, so I picked it up. And it actually only took a couple weeks or so, 2-3 weeks, I think, to sell. Then we sold Stephen King's Kingdom Hospital on DVD. This part of a bulk buy that I made from a garage sale. I'm a dime into this thing. I'm nothing into it. Not high dollar, but it sold okay. So $6.99 plus shipping. Then we sold this Robin Hood figure, $8.50 free shipping for Kevin Costner Robin Hood. You might have seen this on our recent video. I think this was on Friday's video, 100 Rifles with Raquel Welch and Burt Reynolds. This one sold very, very quickly. I paid $2.99 at Goodwill for it on Thursday or Friday, and it sold already for $14.73 plus shipping. Really easy turnaround to make some easy cash. Another wrestling fig, Sabu, selling for $12 plus. Again, international shipping. This one going to Singapore. Then we sold King Kong Bundy, another wrestling fig, $18 plus shipping. This one I listed Thursday or Friday. It only lasted a few days. This Easton catcher's glove sold for $24.78 plus shipping. If you can get the good glove. Now, if it's the junky plastic, or make sure it's a good leather glove. If you look at them and you think, man, it's been used, that's a good thing. That means it's broken in. The leather is more soft. That actually saves the person buying it, because when you buy it and it's all new and stiff, you got to break it in. And so if it's already broken in, used is a good thing for baseball gloves, as long as it's not abused. It's got to be a good name. It's got to be high quality leather, that sort of thing. But Easton, it's pretty good. And there actually really weren't many comps out there for this. So I just priced it. I can usually sell your pretty good run-of-the-mill gloves for about $25 plus shipping. And that's what I did. Again, this one, padded flat rate envelope, fits perfectly in there. Most gloves do. So $25 plus that shipping. Then you saw this on that estate sale thing that we stopped in. Everything was too high priced. Well, I picked up a couple of things. This is that tongue splashers lid. There were none of these out there. No comps for this. There were a couple where people were selling the entire can, but nobody was trying to sell just a lid. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not worth picking up, especially for 50 cents. So I picked it up, and it sold $21.99 plus shipping on a 50-cent deal, and it's been listed for a couple weeks. Not bad. Another broken camera sold. This Pentax K1000. Remember that one. Pentax K1000, if it's working, sells for great money. But this one, even not working, sold 45 Great British pounds. This one going to the UK. 45 Great British pounds is, I think, it was either 65 or 70 bucks, right in that ballpark. Cost me 20 some dollars to ship it over. So for a broken camera, pretty good turnaround. And then we sold Mumra from the old Thundercats show. $13.99 plus shipping. That an offer I sent out today. I sourced this one off of a Whatnot auction. I paid, I think, $3 or $4 for this on a Whatnot auction and flipped it for $14. Not bad, right? And then we get to the winners of the weekend. Here's the first one. This is a Joe Burrow jersey. Joe Burrow, quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, so if you don't follow football, Cincinnati Bengals headed to the Super Bowl. So where did I get these? What did we make on them? That sort of thing, right? I got this a week ago on Mercari. Now, we had the championship games on, NFC, AFC championship games. And I thought, you know what? Somebody is going to want to buy some jerseys heading into the Super Bowl. What happens every year during the Super Bowl? Well, people that don't really root for a team, don't really have a team. They're in that city, they're in that state, their friend, their cousin lived there, whatever. There's bandwagon fans every year for the Super Bowl, right? Well, you go to a Super Bowl party, you got to have team swag for whoever you're rooting for, and it's going to sell out. It happens every year. That stuff's going to sell out. So I got on Mercari. I found a Joe Burrow jersey, size XL. I waited until the Bengals clinched that win. I hit buy. Somebody beat me to it. Somebody else had that idea, I think. So I backed out, searched again real quick, found another one, hit buy. And that was this guy. I paid for this $55. It was $55 plus $5.99 shipping. Okay, so we're $60.99 into the Joe Burrow jersey. Guess what? I bought another one. I found another one, same seller, actually, for Joe Burrow. Different color, right? And it's actually the same size. It's a medium. I much would have preferred having a large or extra large, but the XL got away from me. So I had to buy quick because I didn't know how many other people had that same idea or how many fans had jumped on and gone, I need a jersey, right? So I bought a black and an orange Joe Burrow jersey, $60.99 a piece. We're $121.98 all in, okay? So $122 is what we paid. Now I had to wait for that seller to send it to me, right? And so it was a little bit of a gamble because it has to get here in time for me to then to list it and be able to get it to the person that wants to wear it to the Super Bowl, right? So the time is compressed. Now he didn't send it priority. He sent it first class, so it took a little while to get here. They got here, as I'm filming this, it's Sunday. They got here Saturday afternoon, so I listed them Saturday night, okay? Within 5 minutes of listing it, had an offer on this of $175. And I countered on it, and I never did hear back from that person. So $175, why wouldn't I take that, right? Well, today I got an offer on this black one actually I got a message from a guy first, and he said, hey, is this in hand? Do you have this? Because I think there's probably some people drop shipping these, right? Or there were, and they sold out. They don't actually have them right now. I said, yep, I've got it. I'll ship it out priority mail tomorrow, right away. You'll get it in between 2 and 3 days. And so he said, okay, what's the lowest you'll go? Hate that question, right? And you could be snarky and write back and say, well, what's the highest you'll go? But you're going to lose the sale potentially that way, right? You respond with snark, not a great thing if you're trying to get a buyer. And I said, well, you know what? Send me an offer. We'll see if we can work something out. Now, this thing is listed at $300, just over $300, plus shipping. Now, a lot of these were selling at like $250 free shipping. So I priced it high. Puts me in a weird spot because, again, I've got to sell it in time to get it there. But people also have to buy it if they don't have one in time for them to get it. So we're both sort of racing the clock here, right? So he then immediately sent me an offer of $200. I countered at $250 because that's where they've been selling, right? And, and at medium, if it was a large, extra large, they're selling for a little bit more. He came back at $220. And then I thought, you know what? I'm on a short clock here. I've got to make a sale or I'm going to eat it, right? So I went back at $235 because I figured I could come back at $240. He's going to say $230. Let's just cut that out. I'll come back at $235. I've already told him I'll ship it right away tomorrow, right? And he accepted. So $235 off a $55, paid shipping, $61 investment. So $235, multiply that by the fees that eBay is going to take out. We talked about that. 87% is what you're going to make off of what you sell. So that means we made $204.45, right? Not bad. So then I'm actually, I'm pretty happy, right? I'm sitting down to make this video, literally sat down in my desk chair here, getting ready to hit the button. What happens? This one, Orange Joe Burrow, sells for full price. They didn't even send me an offer. It sold for $301.49. Full price. So that right there eliminates, a lot of people will say, well, I don't do best offers because then people are just going to send me offers. I'll never sell stuff full price. I sell stuff full price very, very often, even high dollar stuff. They could have sent me an offer. I sold the other one for $235, right? They just bought this outright. It happens. Don't let that scare you away from enabling best offers. If that's your reason, it doesn't work. That reason does not hold water. I just sold something for $301.49 that had best offer enabled. I would have taken a best offer, but they bought it outright. So $301.49. The only bummer is I could have sold the black one for more, but remember, compressed clock. So $301.49, multiply that by the fees, $262.29. So let's do I did the math already, right? I added those two together. $466.75 is our profit. $467 almost. I do have to take out my initial purchase price, which was $121.98. So what does that leave us with net profit after we take out the eBay fees? $344.77. I made $345 off of both of these in a week. Actually, within a day of listing them. But I bought these last week off of Mercari, another platform, and then flipped them on eBay for a massive profit. Now, I can't guarantee, it's a little bit of a gamble, right? Because the timeline again, and you got to trust that your buyer's going to get it to you, that it's going to be what you ordered. You are taking a little bit of risk. I took a $122 risk here, right? It paid off. We made almost $350 in profit. That's my tip for you for the day. Think about that sort of thing. Is what are people going to need? Super Bowl's coming up. What are they going to need? People are going to be online looking for stuff. They're going to not be able to find this in the store. They're going to have to look online. Supply is going to be short. So think about that. It might be something that helps you out in the future. figured I'd throw that out there. Comment down below if you would have done that. If that's something that you have thought of, if you've done it before, if you would have risked $122, let me know. Leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you think. We did that before with Affleck Duck. Look, there he is back there. I asked about him, and pretty much all of you, about 90% of you said, chuck the duck. Or, you said, keep it behind me. So, I'll keep him behind me. We might do a giveaway in a little while for the duck. But, guys, I appreciate you. I sure appreciate you joining. Thanks to everybody that came and joined the Whatnot hat auction. We went for more than 2.5 hours this weekend, moved 76 hats, I think. I got them all boxed up. So if you bought a hat, it's going out to you in the mail today on Monday. So thank you so much for coming in and supporting that. We're doing some VHS movies this afternoon. So come on by if you want some old horror VHS. Or we got a couple of new and sealed VHS in there as well. You guys know that's a hot market. Maybe it's an investment. Maybe it's just one you like. Whatever. So I appreciate you. We'll see you next time.